Welcome to the newest RV interview. This is a special one because I'm here with my son, Jay-Z Foster. Jay-Z is now a writer, which is really fun for his mom.
Super fun.
Yeah, so you went away to South Korea for 8 years to teach English to young South Korean kids. Tell us a little bit about that, how that all happened.
Well, I went there in 2008. I planned to stay there for 1 year. I ended up staying for 8. That's how it went.
Which broke your mother's heart.
It broke your heart. But I came back with a wife and a baby. So
True, that helped.
That part was awesome, right?
And you came home twice a year.
And twice a year.
So that helped.
Well, a wife and baby and 3 books.
That's right, yes.
So
yeah. Tell us about the 3 books. You're writing urban fantasy.
Urban fantasy and kind of slash horror. So a little bit of horror in there too.
Right.
But my first book was Witch Hunter. And that's an urban fantasy book where it has a lot of comedy. So all my books have like a little comedy.
So to me, The Witch Hunter has the same kind of comedy as Supernatural with Sam and Dean, right? So there's all these creepy, scary things happening, but there's also a lot of fun with the characters.
Yeah.
So who was the most popular character in that book?
The most popular character in the book is the White.
The White, who
Everyone
your
loves
dad
him.
always calls the Wit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so he's always the most popular character, and for the people here at RAGT, you're going to see a lot of pictures on Twitter. There's a big stand-up character for him that people are going to take pictures with.
Okay, so tell us who the White is.
He's the big monster who loves sweets and snacks and everything, so...
And describe him real quick. For the people that haven't read it yet, because it's funny because everyone loved the White, but when they see him, he doesn't look like a lovable character.
He's a big hulking monster that... Richard falls in love with, as a buddy.
Right,
so.
as a buddy. Richard's the main character that drives that story. So the unlikely hero. So.
Yeah, so he's Richard's buddy that hangs out with him through the whole book. So his buddy that hangs out with him.
And then a lot of people asked you how you wrote 3 books so quickly, but you did write them quickly, but not as quickly as people are assuming because you wrote them over a process and released them quickly. So you wrote all 3 of those while living in South Korea, correct? Or did you finish one when you got here?
Well, I wrote them over about a year and a half, I guess.
Okay.
And I finished the last one here in the United States.
That's right, yeah.
But that was like the last 10% of it, I guess.
Yeah. So tell us the other 2 books.
And the second book, The Wicked Ones, actually that one does not have any comedy in it.
I know, yeah.
So
that one's scary.
If you're looking for comedy, I would, don't look for that one. I want to warn people of that because some people read Witch Hunter and they looked at, oh, Jay-Z's got a lot of comedy, and they were, a little stunned for that one. So that one doesn't have comedy in it.
There's no comedy in the second one.
Book 3 has a lot of comedy and a little romance in it too.
Yeah.
So.
And what is the title of the third one?
It's called Mind Wreck.
Mind Wreck.
Yeah, and people tell me that's my best one. So.
Oh, excellent. So, well, of course, I think they're all amazing. So that's your mom thinking that. But explain how this happens in the same universe. So each book is set differently, but they tie together.
Yeah, these are all set in the same universe. It's kind of like the Marvel universe. Okay. So they all are set in the same world, and they're not sequels, but they're all set in the same world, and they do make references to each other.
So it's like if you're watching Superman, you don't necessarily see, and I always mix